everybody, here we are again, and it's a Young's Harvest Yorkshire Bitter, here to talk about it. It's kits and kilo. I think all the Young's kits are kits and kilos. Label from the can with instructions on the inside, didn't bother reading them. Some more instructions on the outside. Don't think there's anything in the way of any sort of tasting notes. 1.8 kilos, add sugar and water to make 40 pints, no boiling necessary. That's important. With kit beers, don't boil them, because you drive off any hop that is still there. You can even drive off some of the bitterness. That's less likely because the bittering oils are heavier, take longer to come out, but anyway. Best before it is end of can. Ingredients in very small writing. I need to get some reading glasses. Malt and barley in bold. Extract, invert sugar. Hop extract, dried brewing yeast in sachet. See allergens in bold. Barley, which will be gluten. That's the can it came in, which has the gimmick of a lid that you can't get off. You can, but oh, there we go. Not the easiest of lids to get off, so you can reuse. You can, if you cut. I nearly tried to bring it out then. That would have sliced my fingers open. Just push it in. If you cut the lid off completely, you'll be able to reuse your can, because you've got a lid that goes with it. What also came underneath the lid was 10 grams, 241492. I would suggest that's yeast. Didn't use it. I reused my SO4 yeast as usual. I also added a kilo of standard table sugar, as usual. When I'm doing these kits, this may change in the future. So there's just a basic baseline of what this tastes like. With my water, that's also important. That's another thing that's going to come in the future, fairly shortly. May already have gone. Depends if I've squeezed these over. Stop waffling, stop waffling. Facts and figures. Starting gravity was 1.048 at 16 degrees C. Final gravity was 1.010 at 17 degrees C, so lower than perhaps usual. 1 degree difference, not worth faffing with the figures. Comes out at approximately 5.163% ABV. A little bit up there. Cost of the kit was £17.95 plus bag of sugar, about £1, so £18.95, which gives a price per pint of 47.375 pence per pint consumed. So pretty cheap. At least an eighth of the price in the pub. About £4. £4 for a pint in the pub these days. Let's have a look at it. No. Do we look at it first? We'll look at it. You can get a head, but it doesn't hold one. It's more like it holds a ring. I don't think it holds a cap. It's already lost some of the cap already. By the time you get down, it'll have lost all the cap, but it does hold a ring round the glass. Produces a little bit of lacing, but not much. It's a nice amber colour. Flashy with the torch. Maybe chestnut. Amber to chestnut. A nice looking beer, it's got to be said. Ignore the head. Unless I get a handful, I'm never going to get a proper head. But it tastes exactly the same as served by a handful in the pub. Let's have a little bit of a sniff of it. Unusual beery smell. A bit of croaky today. Yeah, you've got the maltiness. It's like a slightly earthy, beery, malty smell. Nothing major other than just the maybe a hint of spiciness. It smells like beer. Let's whack it down the laughing tackle and see if it tastes like beer. I hope so. Yeah, it tastes like beer. It's got a bitterness up front, which blends down into a maltiness. Is there any sort of sweetness in there? A little bit. Bitter, a bittersweet, dropping down. The bitterness is still there, but the maltiness kicks in, and it's yeah, just a standard pale malt, maybe a bit of crystal malt in there. Not really detecting anything more. There is perhaps a little bit of a burnt flavour, so maybe a small amount of black malt has gone in. Overall, that is a very nice bitter. A standard northern, reasonably dark bitter. What about that again? Probably, actually. Because even without pimping it, that is a good beer. Thinking about it, it's 5%. Don't know why I looked in the can. And there's not a lot I can do about that. Because it already makes 40 pints. No, I could reduce the sugar, couldn't I? Of course I could. Stupid. Reduce the sugar. So yeah, next time, if we're going to buy it again, put 750 grams in, rather than a kilo. Reduce it. That should drop it down, yeah. Not a bad beer, that. And 17 quid. 18 quid. Let's call it 18 quid. Plus some sugar. Fairly cheap. Yeah. I think that's a... Let's have another... Quite a good mouthfeel as well. Solid medium. A solid medium mouthfeel. If it cost more, it'd be a 4. I'm hovering between 4 and 5. Because of the cost, so it's like 50p a pint, and it's a good beer, probably a 5. Don't get me wrong, There's better out there. But there's better out there for a cost. I like that, yeah. That's a good one, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Cheers. Bye.